HTT-40 is a homegrown basic trainer that reflects India's ability to shape its own pilot training ecosystem, while the IJT bridges the crucial gap between basic and advanced training with an indigenous solution. The LCA Mark 1 Alpha is an advanced variant of the first Aboriginal fighter that stands as a symbol of technological evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, right in front of you is the HTT taking off. The pilot takes off and will leave the arena, but only to surprise you in a short while. Following the HTT-40 takeoff will be the takeoff of the intermediate jet trainer, right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, for the grand takeoff of the Alpha. The pilot has been given a takeoff clearance by the air traffic control and is now ready to roll. After this majestic takeoff, the aircraft is climbing to just a mere 500 feet for its first maneuver. As the aircraft turns right at 500 feet, it will demonstrate its first maneuver. This maneuver is a roll demonstration, a series of neatly crafted rolls that displays the roll agility of the aircraft at speeds of 200 to 300 knots. Look to your right, ladies and gentlemen, as the aircraft is coming in for a series of neatly crafted rolls. That is 2 rolls to the right, 1 follow to the left. Now, as the aircraft pitches up to the right, it is time to witness the agility of the aircraft to carry out a max straight turn. Look at the ease at which the aircraft is able to carry out this maneuver. Performing a minimum radius turn right in front of you. Can you imagine such a fast aircraft carrying out such a short turn? After completing that minimum radius turn, the aircraft now recovers and we will now witness a thrilling aerobatic maneuver. The aircraft is now turning right to carry out the next maneuver, which is an inverted flight. Look to your right, dear audience, as you see the pilot coming in for the inverted flight maneuver. The pilot has now turned and is literally hanging in mid-air, just suspended by his safety straps. As the pilot recovers, rapidly changing directions, he is going to fly in front of us for the next maneuver. The pilot with ease will pull up and carry out a roll to the right. Look ahead, in front of you. That is the mighty Alpha coming up and will be turning to the right. Completion of that roll, the aircraft will now come in for a short circuit to land. Ladies and gentlemen, please continue looking towards your left as the Tejas Mark 1 Alpha has lowered his undercarriage, is coming in for short circuit to land. The aircraft is on short finals for landing, and even though the landing is a mere 700 to 900 meters, to conserve brakes and tires, it is a norm to carry out aerodynamic braking and use tail chutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for Tejas Mark 1 Alpha, its pilot and the team that has developed it.
Dear audience, it's now time for the grand entry of Hindustan Turbo Trainer 40. Please look to your left as the pilot runs in for his first maneuver. The pilots will execute a wing over to the left and position for a barrel roll to the right. Started as HAL's own program, HTT-40 has been under development since 2013. The first prototype of HTT-40 performed its experimental flight on 31st May 2016. The pilot pulls up for the barrel roll. Once again, the pilot is carrying out a wing over to the right to face the audience as he positions himself for a barrel roll to the left this time. During the barrel roll, the pilot pulls up for a loop and then roll the aircraft to change his direction by 90 degrees. He continues with the loop while rolling the aircraft to recover the original direction. Please look up for the loop. The barrel roll is a maneuver known for coordinated and precise rolling and pitching. The aircraft is now recovering and coming in for a horizontal figure of 8 maneuver. After completing the wing over, the pilot is now positioning to execute a horizontal figure of 8. For executing this maneuver, the pilot will start a loop and go through the first half. Then before completing the loop, while the aircraft is on its back and pointing at the ground in an inverted dive, he will flip the aircraft erect. The pilot has thus completed the one side of the horizontal 8. He will now start another loop and repeat the maneuver to complete the other half of horizontal 8. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a horizontal. This aircraft is designed by a young team of designers comprising key disciplines such as aerodynamics, structures, propulsion, avionics, electrical and mechanical systems like brakes, landing gear, fuel and ECS systems. HTT-40 is now positioned for a landing. As the aircraft has completed the short circuit and coming in for a landing on the runway. Please notice how easily the aircraft has maneuvered. The aircraft shall land close to the base and come to a stop using reverse thrust. This is a unique feature of this aircraft, and as the aircraft concludes its aerial display, it leaves behind a message that India's aviation future is bright and the sky is no longer the limit but just the beginning.
Coming up next is our very own indigenously designed and developed intermediate jet trainer, the Edge JT-36. Emerging through the rear, here